We're alerting you first to that heat. We've really been alerting you first to that heat for a few days, but each day we're getting a little bit warmer out there, so you'll probably start to notice it getting on the hot side for some folks today, but definitely within the next few days. So we've got that heat wave on the way. Most of us are going to manage to stay dry, though shower and storm chances getting less and less each day as well. We actually could be approaching some record heat. We'll take a look at that a little bit in just a few minutes here, but by the weekend with that triple-digit heat. So that's really what we're watching over the next few days. Today landing in those 80s and 90s, some 90s out across the eastern plains, 95 in Pueblo, 88 Walsenburg. 93 for Canyon City, some upper 80s, maybe popping into those lower 90s around Colorado Springs today. Some 80s around Monument, 90s in Denver. If you need a little break from the heat, head up to Woodland Park. Only going to get into those 70s, so feeling pretty comfortable in that spot. We'll still walk you through this hour-by-hour forecast a lot like yesterday. These storm chances look best west of I-25. If we see one or two of those in the higher terrain, that's where we would most likely see those. Maybe one or two trying to cross over the I-25 corridor, but I think that for the most part, we do manage to stay dry. Biggest thing, I keep emphasizing the heat. Remember, on a 90-degree day, that asphalt can get really hot, over 140 degrees. So as far as your pets, start thinking of those guys over the next few days. Maybe any type of older family members that you have, they're a little more susceptible to that heat. As far as our dog walks, best bet going to be in the morning hours. I would say during the afternoon, try to wait there, and then evening will be better. Just make sure we're starting to see that pavement cool down. If it's too hot for you to put your hand on there, it's too hot for them to walk on that. So now we're talking about that heat, potentially record heat as we head into your weekend. We are looking at triple-digit or very close to triple-digit heat. Areas like Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and Canyon City. We're looking to maybe see a spotty storm. This is what we were talking about. Most of us stay dry, possibly a spotty storm for higher terrain areas like Woodland Park, but it's not going to be a washout. And I continue to say I think that most folks do manage to stay dry. By tomorrow, maybe today, we could get close to 90 degrees today in Colorado Springs, but starting tomorrow, we are going to get into those 90s. By Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're close to triple digits for Colorado Springs, and even into early next week, we stay pretty warm, but by Tuesday, it looks like those temperatures will finally start to cool off as we see some storm chances moving back into the area. Pueblo, you've got a few days of that triple-digit heat. Same story around Canyon City. Woodland Park, you're going to get into those 80s starting tomorrow. That's mainly where you'll hang out, and then we'll start to see those storm chances increasing